Good afternoon and welcome. It's with great pleasure that I welcome you all here on this incredibly special occasion. After everything that the last few years have thrown at us all, it really makes celebrations like today even more poignant. We're so delighted to be able to welcome you all here, to be able to have you, your friends and your family here, to finally be able to acknowledge and celebrate all that you've achieved with us. Graduation is without doubt one of the most important days in the university calendar. It's the day when we recognise and applaud the achievements of all of our graduates, and we come together here to share in their success. First and foremost, it's important to acknowledge the hard work and dedication that each and every one of you has put into getting here today. Congratulations to every single one of you. I would also like to extend a special welcome to the employers, the partners, the parents, the children, and the friends who have come together and have played such an important role in getting our graduates to this point today. We also acknowledge the impact that all of you have had in getting them to here. We can only guess just how relieved you all were when that result came through. So just a moment to say thank you to all of you. It gives me absolutely great pleasure to welcome Clement Lau, who joins us today. Clement is a director and head of development and valuations for commercial property at Hong Kong Land Limited. He oversees a £37 billion portfolio. He's also an alumni of UCEM. He became president of the RICS in 2021. And Clement, I know, is going to share some of the insights and maybe some of the highlights of his programme with us later on. So welcome to you, Clement. It's great to have you with us. Thank you. Before we get into the awards themselves, I'd now like to invite the UCEM Principal, Ashley Wheaton, to address our graduates. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Amanda. And let me add my own extremely warm welcome to all of you. We're absolutely delighted that you can all be with us this afternoon. Just before I start, I want to say what undoubtedly is the most important part for me of this afternoon, which is to say a massive and huge congratulations to all of you. Well done. Now, you may or may not appreciate this, but you are an incredible group of people. You've succeeded in your studies against the backdrop and the challenges associated with the global pandemic. And the truth is that I'm incredibly humbled by your achievements. You've done something remarkable, and particularly noting that for nearly all of you, you've combined your studies with full-time work. And today, you and your families and friends have the opportunity to celebrate and to reflect upon those achievements. I have a firm belief that in life, you typically get out what you put in. And in all of your cases, you've put in a huge amount and you richly deserve everything that you get out. Today, my message to you all is a simple one. Look forward and then carefully consider the positive impact which your newly gained qualifications and skills can have on the built environment. And perhaps even more importantly, to see that through the eyes of the people who live and work and play within it. You should be in absolutely no doubt that more than ever, the world needs a better, a safer, and critically a more sustainable built environment. Every global citizen has every right to expect that. And as you'll all be aware, the challenges we face are now greater and more complex than ever. Fast-growing populations, rapid urbanization, climate change leading to the need for a massive reduction in energy use and carbon output, the emergence of smart cities and connected buildings, coupled with the general pace of technological change. off-site and on-site manufacturing, and other advanced building techniques, as well as infrastructure and transport solutions on a scale never seen before. The list goes on, and it is certainly extensive. All of these require the application of your newly acquired specialist skills and knowledge. I'd urge you all to consider the extent of your professional responsibility and to act as guardians for our substantial, precious, and intricate built environment, whether it relates to new buildings or future builds, or those buildings which are being restored, preserved, or regenerated, or those which are simply being maintained, refurbished, updated, or are in use. What we need are solutions which are creative, innovative, and which will serve future generations. We need you to be the professionals who understand the need for a long-term, human-centric approach to the built environment, and who are sensitive to and appreciate the natural environment in which our buildings sit, and who add to it rather than diminishing it. And perhaps most importantly, we need you to be unerring in upholding the highest professional standards and quality. The built environment, and in fact the environment as a whole, needs you more than ever. And I, for one, feel confident and more relaxed knowing that it's UCEM graduates who will be at the centre of exceptional solutions for the built environment. It's my view that UCEM's role is now more important than ever. Since celebrating our centenary in 2019, and from our humble beginnings and our foundation in 1919 by Sir William Wells to meet the post-war demand for building and construction, this institution has grown to become the largest provider of higher education to the built environment professions, with typically some 4,000 students studying at any one time in 115 countries around the world. In the coming year, we will significantly increase our focus on environmental and sustainability programs and ensure that we are leaders in addressing the climate emergency by positioning ourselves firmly as the world's most sustainable university. Our Royal Charter sets out our mission very clearly, and it's emphasised in the 6 tenets of our core purpose: to provide education which is accessible, relevant, and cost-effective, which enables students to enhance their careers, increases professionalism, and contributes to a better and more sustainable built environment. Our job at UCM, and in fact my job, is pretty straightforward. It's to fully support our students' education ambitions, wherever they are and at whatever level, whether they wish to go slow or fast, regardless of age, start point, or background, without any unnecessary barriers. We want to make sure that we're equipping each and every possible UCM student today with the necessary skills to ensure the built environment of tomorrow is an exceptional and sustainable one. At UCM, I believe that's what makes us different, makes us special, and makes us better. Please be ambassadors for UCM and for the great work we do as you join the some 150,000 strong alumni of this amazing institution. Before I finish and hand you back to our chair, I'd like to pause and take a moment to thank each and every one of our UCM trustees, both past and present, who all give their time voluntarily. It's their continued support and oversight which allows this institution to make such amazing progress. And in particular, I'd like to thank Amanda Clack, our chair of the Board of Trustees, for guiding us through today's proceedings. But I'd also like to recognise the exceptional work which is done by these people behind me, and in fact by every single member of staff at UCM, many of whom of course are not here today. But it's their dedication and their commitment which is so essential in providing such high-quality programs each and every year. So please can I ask you to join me in thanking them. In closing, and perhaps most importantly, as you reflect on your achievements, consider the positive and arguably the necessary impact that you can have on the built and natural environment. Celebrate with your friends and family who have supported you, whilst also thanking them for that support and undoubtedly the sacrifices they made. Make them proud of you as you go out and develop your careers and help to make a more sustainable and a better built environment. Thank you very much.
I would now like to invite Jane Foulkes, our Deputy Principal, to call forward our graduates to receive their awards. Thank you, Jane.
As we begin our awards today, please feel free to join us in congratulating all of our graduates by clapping and cheering their success. I call upon the Principal to present the Bachelor of Science Quantity Surveying Awards. The following graduates have been awarded with lower second-class honours. Daniel Ahmed. Junaid Arif. Oliver Charles Banton. Maya Roderick Bassar. Charlie James Cunha. Marcus Calvin Epps. Lewis Goff Jones. Neil Hawkridge. Jason Mulder. Connor Phelps. Jake Pitcher. Diane Scott. Dylan Jonas. Joseph Patrick Van Ecker. Finlay Walker. The next graduates have been awarded with upper second class honours. Gareth James Banton. George Blake. Megan Bowler. James Michael Allen Burns. Bradley John Corston. Megan Cawthorne. Rowan William Chapman. John Coles. Jack Daniel Coulthard. Callum Alexander Evans. Kai Found. Emma Jane Goodwin. Kirsty Leanne Harrison. Benjamin Hartley. Emily Hannah Hubbard. Ayub Kawadri. Ryan Kay. Bethany Lord. Rio Jade Main. Mohammed Abdul Majid. Rutendo Makuni. Leah McCarthy. Elliot Nichols. Samuel Eric Parsons. Tanvir Purewal. Samed Samuel Petial Rahim. Connor Reed. Shivam Sanjay Rigani. Jack Salis. Jenny Scott. Christopher Sheehan. William Lawrence Simmons. Harjeet Singh. Christopher James Somers. Gabrielle Wicks. Ellie Whisker. The following graduates have been awarded with first-class honours. Joshua Barry. Joanne Louise Bremner. Oliver William Clark. Amy Louise Clowes. Lucas Chanetsky. Aaron Dean. Katie Teresa Dennis. Harry Duncombe. Ashley James Fitt. Connor Paul French. Cameron Himat Singh Gill. Jordan Hunt. Jack Kennedy. Thomas James Mansfield. Samantha Megan. Blaine Michael Barry Miles. Zoe Elizabeth Victoria Pond. Nicholas Peter Smith. Nicola Margaret Elizabeth Taylor. Annie Elizabeth Timmins. Principal, we now turn to the presentation of the Bachelor of Science Real Estate Management Awards. The following graduates have been awarded with lower second class honours. George Thomas Henry Bray. Edward King. James Samuel Moxon. Andrew Norman John Parnham. Narissa Jael Leander Roberts. Charles Edward Michael Smith. Sophie Yates. The next graduates have been awarded with upper second class honours. Henry James William Boshier. Hannah Page Brown. Callum Brown. Nancy Burton. Christabel Lucy Day. Hugh Anthony Evans. James Henry Hall. Sadakat Hussain. Lawrence Owen Kendrick. Poppy Jo Lawless. Fiona Waller, Saoirse Erin McKillian. Lydia Macaulay. Harry Edward Alexander McCulloch. Sarah Deborah Oates. James Plaistow. Charles Samuel Proctor. Vicky Ann Shepherd. Craig Thomas James Smith. Poppy Olivia Ann Taylor. The following graduates have been awarded with first class honours. Sophie Bell. Jonathan James Brodie. Alex Brown. Alexandria Victoria Clifton. Remy Cope. James Clark Doyle. Charlotte Ann McIntyre. George Joseph Morris. Principal, next we present the Master of Business Administration, Construction and Real Estate Awards. The following graduates have been awarded with merit. Joel Dominic Coleman. Andrew Cowan. The following graduate has been awarded with distinction. Peter Ingval Maxwell. Principal, we now make awards to those graduates who have been awarded Master of Science Building Surveying. The following graduate has been awarded with pass. Robert Stephen Fairclough. Principal, we now present awards to those graduates who have been awarded Master of Science Quantity Surveying. The next graduates have been awarded with merit. Thomas Stephen Chase. Dominic Pavlopoulos. I now present graduates that have been awarded with distinction. Holly Joanna Barons. Carmen Huang Hung. Principal, we now make awards to graduates who have been awarded Master of Science Real Estate. I now present a graduate that has been awarded with pass. Jakir Kamali. I now present graduates that have been awarded with merit. Lucy Jane Aston. Matthew Bicknell. Thomas Andrew Bristow. Ned Chahalfi. Chloe Maria Cutler. Kieran Devine. Dorota Agnieszka Falkowicz. Scott Horder. Alice Martine Huns. Thomas Frederick Jewett. Mohammed Ali Khan. Joshua Henry Charles Lyons. Isabella Rose Lysett. Emily Caroline Miller. Eleanor Georgina Price. Nathan Schindler. Chadi Chakuran. Christopher Robert Sim. Jordan Turner. Charlotte Woods. I now present graduates that have been awarded with distinction. Michael Patrick Balfour. Isha Premlata Barsin. Betsy Brady. Abigail Amy Dwan. Catherine Megan Evans. Elizabeth Maria Fisher Giorgio. Bertie Harrison Rushton. Sean Lestrange. Charlie Thomas Ollie. Jasper Sam Carganan Pagood. Lorna Kwashi. Megan Rose Georgina Smith. Glenn Michael Stideva. Connor Joseph Walmsley. We warmly congratulate all those who are graduating and absentia today. Principal, may I now ask you to present prizes for best overall performance. The following graduate is awarded the UCEM prize for best overall performance on the Bachelor of Science Real Estate Management Programme. Jonathan James Brodie. The next graduate is awarded the UCM prize for best overall performance on the Master of Business Administration, Construction and Real Estate Programme. Peter Ingval Maxwell. The following graduate is awarded the UCM prize for best overall performance on the Master of Science Real Estate Programme. Isha Premlata Barsin. we also congratulate those prize winners who are unable to be with us today. The following graduate has been awarded the Chapman-Adkin Award. The Chapman-Adkin Award recognises the performance of students who have shown special endeavour in studying one of UCM's programmes. Unfortunately, he can't be here today, but the award is to Shandani Jayasinghe. Principal, it now gives me great pleasure to present to you the Honorary Fellowship Awards. Honorary Fellowships are awarded in recognition of distinguished individuals who have made an exceptional contribution in support of UCEM. The first Fellowship Award is made to an individual who served on UCM's academic board for 6 years. During his term, his insight, knowledge and understanding were invaluable to UCEM. His passion for developing future talent in construction and built environment is evident in both his current role for Level Partnerships Limited as People Development Manager and his external commitments, which include being chair of the Construction and Built Environment Education Advisory Committee, amongst several others. He is committed to championing equality and diversity in our sector and remains a valuable critical friend to the institution, supporting UCM, ensuring its programmes remain relevant and produce the high quality graduates our sector demands. It is a great honour to present this Fellowship Award to Bruce Borton. The next Fellowship Award is made to an individual who has been instrumental in establishing a mentoring scheme for students from ethnic minority backgrounds. Her passion for EDI and supporting the next generation of built environment professionals is clear, and her leadership in establishing the programme, recruiting volunteers, hosting online networking meetings and personally mentoring students has been invaluable. She has shared her views, passion and drive with UCM students, motivating them and bringing a much needed wider perspective on the industry. Despite having a very busy job and many other commitments, she has continued to drive this programme forward, enabling UCM students from ethnic minority backgrounds to progress their careers within the built environment. It is a great honour to present this Fellowship Award to Karen Cheng Yok Ching. The next Fellowship Award is for an individual who served as a loyal and active UCM trustee for 6 years. During this time, they were engaged participant in the board and subcommittees and made a significant impact to UCM through their work on the Shinfield Grange Working Committee and in establishing and chairing the Property Award panel. They are a keen advocate for the university within the industry and beyond, and have represented UCM at high-profile centenary events. They continue to volunteer their time to UCM as an external representative on the Property Working Group. It is a great honour to present this Fellowship Award to Andrew Hynard. Since becoming an alumnus of UCM in 1998, This next individual has been a proactive member of the UCM alumni community in Hong Kong. They're a keen advocate of UCM and have volunteered as a mentor since the launch of the mentoring scheme in 2020, sharing their experience and knowledge with future built environment professionals in Hong Kong. They regularly speak at local CPD events and recently were a speaker at the UCM Alumni Annual Dinner, where they shared valuable experiences from their 46 years within the surveying profession. Their unwavering passion and support for UCM has assisted us in the delivery of our core purpose, to enhancing careers, increase professionalism, and contribute to a better built environment. It is a great honour to present this fellowship award to Dennis Lok Ping Kwan. Principal, this concludes the awards today.
It gives me now great pleasure to introduce the President of the RICS, a good friend, who is also the Director and Head of Development and Valuations for Commercial Property at Hong Kong Land Limited, to address our graduates. I'm sure many will look forward to his advice and probably encouragement for many of you to follow in the footsteps through to professional status. It's my great pleasure to introduce Clement Lau. Thank you.
Principal Wilton, Chair Clark, members of faculty, graduates and honor guests, thank you very much for inviting me to speak to you here today. This is a happy occasion for all of you who have received your degrees today. So let me first congratulate you on the culmination of your studies. The year that you have led you to this great moment have no doubt been full of highs and lows that feature in every student experience. However, your university generation has had to show extraordinary resilience and adaptability due to the unique circumstances of pandemic. You have fought and worked hard to be here today, and you deserve to feel proud of what you have achieved, so please accept my congratulations. With that, I hope you will forgive me if I say I'm particularly happy and proud for the surveying graduate today. This is because I'm privileged to hold the presidency of the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, a global professional body upholding standards in the built and natural environments. We have a long history of happy and productive collaboration with the UCEM, with graduates coming on to become leading lights in our profession. And it is great to see such a dynamic and passionate student body continuing to show its strong interest in playing a part in our sector. I also would like to say that between 1992 and 95, I was fortunate to take the predecessor to the course of study at UCEM called Diploma of Surveying. Of course, this was the time before email, and if you can believe that, we need to send our essay for assessment by Royal Mail. Now, this may seem a distant bygone era to you, and it is true that many things have changed since then. Not least, the cost of a first-class stamp. So if you think inflation is playing a role today, it may interest you to know that a stamp then costs 25 pence, rather than almost £1 as it is today. However, speaking with the students and staff in the run-up to this ceremony, I have been reassured that so many features of what make my experience here special and rewarding, the sense of fellowship, the commitment to high standards, and the importance of giving back to the community are still alive and well here today at UCEM. This can only be good news for those of you graduating today, as if I hope many of you will choose to become chartered RICS professionals. The skills and aptitudes you have learned here make you ideally suited to take the next step in pursuing career in the built environment. Let me share with you briefly why I think this is so. First, for all the books I read and lectures I attended, what I remember most keenly from my student experience is how much I learned from real conversations. This is a rare atmosphere where you are surrounded by expert teachers, leaders in their field, and fellow students with the same drive as you, but with unique and complementary drive and interests. And just as you have learned to thrive in this academic community, with the added nuisance of remote study and virtual connection with your classes over the past few years, so you will find all the aspirations, insight, and support that you need from thousands of fellow professionals around the world, and RICS itself, as you face the challenges and opportunities that the world throws at you. And believe me, there will be many, because I would argue that the built environment and the professionals who work in it are the centers of the great questions that drive our economies and society for decades to come. For example, cities continue to consume 78% of the world's resources and produce more than 60% of greenhouse gas emission. And we are still on track to see 2/3 of global population living in cities by 2050, with a $6.3 trillion investment needed for urban development in 2030, according to OECD. This means that professionals who measure, benchmark, and report on projects' carbon impact will be critical to delivering a sustainable, just, and prosperous transition to a carbon-neutral world in line with our net zero commitments. So know in our sector, you can always make a difference, and you will have the opportunity to play a vital role in addressing some of the great challenges facing our species as ambassadors for both your generation and the profession on vital issue of climate. Second, the qualification you have earned here result from embracing high academic standards. In turn, if you become RICS professionals, as I encourage you strongly to do, this mark of recognition will show employers and the public the high standard and innovative thinking you embodied. This is what nurtures and replaces the trust society demands you as professional, underpinning everything you do to make significant market and investment decisions on your projects and the safety and sustainability of the communities that live and work in the space you create. Bear in mind too, the global recognition of RICS membership can take you anywhere. In my case, from Hong Kong to the UK and elsewhere, where I meet a range of people and on an array of exciting projects, the only question is, where do you want to go on your professional journey? And this leads me to my third and final point, that everything you have done to this point and will do as professionals gain your ultimate value in what they add to the benefit of society. No person is an island, as the saying goes, and I firmly believe that we can only learn, grow, and become the best that we each can be as individuals if we commit ourselves, as you learn here, to the methods of collaboration, respect for difference, and vocation of service to the others. From combating climate change and delivering the affordable housing and livable cities that people around the world desperately need. You have the potential to shape the lives and experience of many generations to come. When I began my study 30 years ago, quite some time ago, I could never have imagined how far this great profession could take me. I hope today I've given some indication of what is possible, but your future is yours to choose. You are the next generation of leaders that our sector and our world so keenly need, and you have all the tools to succeed. So I look forward to seeing where your accomplishments take us, and I hope to see you very soon as we work to build back and deliver a better world for the generations that follow. Congratulations again, thank you, and good luck.
Clement, we're really lucky to have you. I know Clement's term of office as president is coming to an end, but you've truly made a difference in that term, Clement, and it's an absolute privilege to have you here today. I'd also like to finish by adding my own personal congratulations to all of the graduates and our honorary fellows. This is without question, of course, one of the most satisfying and rewarding days for me as chair of the board, and indeed for all of us as trustees, as well as all of the academic staff, in seeing you not only cross the stage today, but most importantly, get a really well-earned degree. So really well done. I also studied whilst working, so I really know how hard it is, but also how beneficial it can be in terms of accelerating your career. It really does demonstrate perseverance and commitment that it's required by all of you, and indeed by all of your families and friends and supporters, to see it through whilst working in the evenings, over weekends, and of course probably through your holidays as well. You've achieved all of this through a pandemic, and indeed all of the additional challenges that I'm sure that has thrown at you as well. Well done, bask in your success, enjoy and remember this day and indeed this moment. So whenever you start your journey home, you should depart with a great sense of pride in what you've achieved, and hopefully in having enjoyed your day with us as much as we've enjoyed our day with you. Please take time to visit the stands whilst you're here to look and sign up to the UCEM alumni and also some of the merchandise. Please do take time to get your photograph taken, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the day with your family and friends. Please can I ask you now to stand whilst the academic procession leaves the room. Thank you.